Welcome friends to the beautiful island of Koh Samui. This is Crystal Bay and we are here to do a wonderful activation this morning for the Thymus higher heart, as it is also known. Lovely to have you in. How are you? Now if I don't see you, it's because the sun is right opposite me here, so I may not see who's coming in. I may or may not. I have to keep moving my head to see who's coming in. But greeting to everybody who is on this live stream this morning. It's lovely to have you here, and we're going to do this great activation for you. So if you are interested in the metaphysics, in esoteric truths and wisdom, sacred geometry, greetings to you. Hey Leanne, I think that's you. How you doing, my darling? Thanks for coming in. Then please do go ahead and share it on with your community and your friends. And obviously if you're not following, do that also. Thank you very much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. So without further ado, I'll leave all the rest of the announcements till the end of this transmission. I'd like you to sit nice and tall from the base of your spine, Truth Crew, nice and long. If you've got access to natural ground below your feet, then that's great, or just sit nice and tall, and the chin is nice and parallel to the ground. So those of you who are just rolling in now, welcome. Don't forget to invite on before we get this party started in this beautiful setting, so that we can activate our thymus glands, or the higher heart, or the seat of the soul, whichever way that you know that to be. So Truth Crew, take a lovely deep breath in through the nose, a deep abdominal breath. So taking the air right down to the base of the belly, and exhale. And I'd just like to insert here, if you missed the previous transmission, it will give you the whole lowdown of what exactly the higher heart is and why it's so important to activate it. But you will get that covered in this transformation process as we go along with Screaming Baby in the background too. Here we go. So deep abdominal breaths. And just allow your breath to synchronize to what it is that you see in front of you here. And I may have not have caught some of your comments there because the sun's right opposite me, but I will comment afterward. These are natural rocks that you see in front of you right here. So synchronize your breath to the views. You can allow your gaze to drop downwards, and you can connect it to the higher heart area, or the thymus area, which is located between your heart and between your throat chakra. Between heart and throat chakra is the approximate location of the thymus gland. And if you would like to put 2 fingers on that point, you could do that also if you want to. Otherwise, the hands can just rest comfortably in your lap. And allow the breath to synchronize to the view, or to synchronize to the natural pulse of your heart. As you do this, soften the body, relax the jaw. I now move my consciousness. You can say this to yourself, internally or externally, it's up to you. I now shift my consciousness from my personal lower emotions to my higher collective heart. And I rest my awareness upon my thymus. With every out-breath that I take, I remove all fear-based emotions from my thymus. You could do this with 3 deep in-breaths, and your out-breath should come from the mouth, making like a ha type hissing noise from the mouth. With every full exhalation of breath, I release fear-based emotions from my higher heart or from my thymus. Do this 3 times. With the next 3 out breaths, I remove denial of all physical changes that happen to me. Three deep out breaths, Truth Crew, releasing the resistance from your thymus. Allowing for the bodily and physical changes as we move from 3D consciousness to 5-dimensional consciousness and above. With the next 3 out breaths, I release all denial and resistance to earth changes that I may be feeling from my thymus area. Big in-breath through the nose, out through the mouth fully with intent, 3 times. And rest for a few moments. And with the next 3 out breaths, all forgiveness that has not been possible until this moment becomes possible now as I release with each exhalation of my breath all that has been preventing me from the ability to forgive that which I wish to at this time. Big, big exhalations. And then allow your breath to come normally. Now shift your awareness to in-breath. Peace be with you as well. Shift your awareness to in-breath and focus on transmutation. Focus on transformation. I now enable the ability of my human self to commune with spirit. Breathe it in 3 times. Focus is now on in-breath. I now fully shift my conscious awareness from personal love to higher love. I shift from personal love to collective love. I shift from personal love to universal love. I shift from personal love to cosmic love. Breathe it in. I activate my abilities now of superconscious transducer of electrostatic frequencies from the higher realms to be converted through my thymus to electromagnetic energy, which I am. Breathe it in. Breathe in deeply. Focusing on your thymus, Truth Crew, the whole time. And I activate and reinforce this thymus, higher heart, seat of the soul process to allow me to integrate into the shifting of fifth dimensional consciousness and beyond. I am that. Allow yourself to breathe naturally. And you may sense, feel, or imagine the frequencies in the thymus area. How are you doing? Hope you're all well. I think I might be able to see your frequencies. Your frequencies, I say. Probably can. A little bit more clearer now. I'm well, thank you. I can't see who's saying that, but thank you. Grey Star 77, if I said that correctly. Yeah? Okay, guys. So, you dozed off. That's good. That's good. Ah, right, I see you now. Grey Star 777. How you doing, my darling? Okay, so what I invite you to do, Truth Crew, is if you felt that that was a little more, the tempo was a little more rushed than you would prefer, then I invite you to either play back on Periscope, Twitter, or you could go over to my YouTube channel, Helen Christodoulou, where I invite you to subscribe to that. So it was wonderful to have you in this. What I'm going to do is nip out once more and I'll come back in for a Q&A or any comments that you may have on this thymus activation process. Thank you. Thank you. It was lovely to have you in. So I'll be back in just a tick. Don't touch that dial.